So I came across an article or guidelines on the Securities and Exchange Commission website, one of our regulators, and I thought it was really useful, quick bits of information, especially for our younger investors that are maybe newer to investing or really getting established investing. But I also think it's just a really good reminder for all of investors in general. There's 10 things that they said that are very important. And a couple, 3, 4 of them that stuck out to me was obviously having an emergency fund in place. I know we've talked about it, but it's one of the most important things you can do as a young investor, because if you're making long-term investments to accomplish long-term goals, those are long-term. And you need to be able to have that emergency fund in place for those crises that inevitably will come around and can derail us of our long-term investment plan. So very important to have that emergency fund, and that's going to be different for each person. The other thing they mentioned, I think goes without saying, is paying off high interest debt. It doesn't do a lot of good to be paying 18% interest on debt or 15% interest or whatever it is if you're averaging single digits on your investments or your savings accounts. So again, focusing on paying down the debt and not acquiring more debt in the meantime. Having a personal financial roadmap. As many of you are aware, that's something that we help our clients with. But basically, having that roadmap in place of where you want to go, what you want to accomplish, so that it can be evaluated every year or two to make sure you're staying on track. Life is going to happen to each and every one of us along the way, and there's going to be short-term roadblocks. There's going to be chug holes in the road. But having that plan in place so we can quickly adapt to the situation and stay on track with goals and dreams. And then another one that I thought bared reminding is understanding your comfort zone as far as risk goes. And it's something that I think a lot of us overlook, but it's absolutely critical. It does no good to try to chase a high returning or high potential returning investment if we as an investor can't stomach the risk and are going to bail on the investment at an inopportune time anyway. So it's better to understand what our comfort is with risk ahead of time, and we'll have a lot less discomfort and a lot better investment experience. Again, there's 10 of those. I thought they were all really useful. We'll put them in the comments and you can look through each one of those.